So just one more semi-final to come, and it's women's singles, and it's the left-handed Bingjiao, beaten finalist here 2 years ago, up against last year's beaten finalist Busanan Ongbamrungphan from Thailand, the number 3 seed. Well, as far as the women's singles draw is concerned, 6 different nations involved at quarter-final stage, and 4 seeds. And those top 4 seeds, I do beg your pardon, there was 5 seeds. Those top 4 seeds, though, the 1, 2, 3 and 4 seeds, all at semi-final stage. That's the only discipline here at the Bitburger where the top 4 seeds progress through to the semi-final stage. 3 players from Thailand at semi-final stage. In the bottom half of the draw, we can see that Jindabon, former champion, won the title here 3 years ago, beating a teammate Porntip Buranaprasatsuk, who's won a Super Series title and a Grand Prix title, but never a Grand Prix gold title. So at the top half of the draw, it is the left-handed Bingjiao, the number 1 seed, up against the number 3 seed, Busanan Ongbamrungphan. Well, as far as Bingjiao is concerned, she was in the final 2 years ago. As I say, she came through as a qualifier 2 years ago, all the way through to the final, and lost the final to the number 4 seed, her teammate Sun Yu, in 3 games. As far as Busanan Ongbamrungphan is concerned, last year she was the number 7 seed and lost in the final to the number 4 seed, Akane Yamaguchi, in 3 games, having beaten the number 3 seed, Nozomi Okuhara, in the quarter-final stage. So Busanan Ongbamrungphan of Thailand, 20 years of age, gone up 1 place in the world ranking to a career high of 13. Born in Bangkok, and she was bronze medalist at the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing 2 years ago. Lost out in that semi-final at the Youth Olympics to her opponent of today, Bingjiao, the left-hander, born in Suzhou, just west of Shanghai, in Jiangsu province. Suzhou, known for its canals, bridges and classic gardens, isn't it? It's a beautiful place. 19 years of age, and she was gold medalist at those Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing. Been in 5 Grand Prix gold finals. That was never 2-minute warm-up, was it? Haven't had time to tell you about how they've done in reaching this semi-final. Well, I can tell you that both of them have reached the semi-final without dropping a game. So both showing great form so far. As far as Bingjiao is concerned, twice she's had to play against left-handers on her way through to today's semi-final.
On my right, Busanan Ongbamrungphan from Thailand. And on my left, Bingjiao, China. Busanan Ongbamrungphan to serve. Love all. Play.
So, women's singles semi-final gets underway. Will it be an all-Thailand final tomorrow? Or will the left-hander from China, Bingjiao, there she is, fresh from victory at the French Super Series, Bingjiao beat Zhang Beiwen, representing the United States of America, in the final in Paris.
1-all.
Now this is the second meeting between these 2 players at senior level. The previous meeting was at the Thailand Grand Prix Golds last year in the second round, and Bingjiao won in 3 games. It's the fourth meeting between the two of them if you count their junior results. I'm not sure we should be. No other sport seems to count head-to-heads in junior competition, in golf or in tennis. Not that there's many golf head-to-heads, because it's
3-1.
very rarely is it matched by stroke play most of the time.
Service over. 2-3.
Well, Busanan has won 2 Grand Prix gold titles so far. First when she was just 16 years of age. Malaysian Grand Prix gold in 2012. And then earlier this year won the Indonesian Grand Prix gold event. In fact, she's been in 7 finals at Grand Prix gold level.
Service over. 3-4. For all.
Well, no left-hander has ever won the women's singles here. In the 20 previous championships here, dating back to 1988, and if you think my maths is out, well, there was no competition between 1990 and 1997. Yeah, it's a super angle. And I don't think that
5-4.
there's been a men's singles winner who's been a left-hander at this event either, dating back all those years either.
Service over. 5 all.
Good judgment.
Service over. 6-5.
Well, I can remember at the
7-5.
Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing in 2014, Busanan had picked up a nasty injury, hamstring injury to her right leg, and I think that that movement going forward that we've just seen again, when she lunges forward, especially to her forehand side, I think there's still signs that she's not really fully recovered the flexibility of that hamstring.
Eight, 5.
Yeah, that's a great smash.
9-5.
Wasn't deep enough on the clear from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. You can always tell from where a player's feet land whether the clear was deep enough, and that was well inside the double service court, wasn't it? Good judgment.
Service over. 6-9.
Very good judgment.
Seven, 9.
Oh, that was wild.
8, 9.
Oh, yes. There's a little topspin backhand there from her Bingjiao.
Over 10, 8.
This one. That's a lovely disguise, isn't it? I like that. Yeah. Well played from Ongbamrungphan.
Service over 9, 10.
That's good judgment.
Service over 11, 9.
That's the
into
second
all.
service error from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. It means that her opponent, her Bingjiao, has a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval. Yeah, looks up at the shuttle, looks down at the line, gets a clear awareness of the flight of the shuttle and leaves it, and rightly so.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9, play.
I love the way she took
Service
that
over.
net shot early.
10,
Bracket arm
11.
outstretched, taking it as high as possible. Look at that. Super shot. Yeah, now that's the movement. That's the movement that I was talking about, when she's got to come forward and lunge forwards on her right leg where she had that hamstring injury. She's very tentative with her movement. So she's fine on the backhand side, and then when she comes forward on her forehand side, look, no confidence lunging just on that right leg, brings the left leg up to protect that right leg. That's still definitely bothering her. Oh my goodness, how does she play that? Good clear. So is that. Did that go over? No.
Service over 11, 13.
Yeah, it nearly did. Nearly isn't good enough.
12-13.
Oh yes, that's quality badminton. Women's singles
13,
especially is
all.
about trying to outmaneuver your opponent using all four corners of the court. Push them to the back, bring your opponent forward, make them twist and turn. And Busanan did that exceptionally well in that last rally. Forward, back, forward, yeah. Well, the intention was clear.
Service over, 14-13.
Yeah, just she seemed to be shaking her right leg a little there, her Bingjiao. Hope she's okay. Jump smash. Missed it. Yeah, should work the rally so well, Busanan Ongbamrungphan.
15-13.
Yeah. Played her to the back, brought her forward, made her move the full diagonal of the court, and then missed with what should have been the winning shot. Oh, lucky net cord for the left-hander.
16-13.
Yeah, good judgment.
Service over, 14-16.
She too had time to look down at the line, get her spatial awareness.
Service over, 17-14.
Oof. Could not have been closer. Margins between success and failure at this level absolutely tiny, as proved by that. No, delightful.
Service over, 15-17.
It's gone wide. Yep. So there's just 1 point in it now.
17.
There, a little nod of approval by the Thailand coach.
All. Play.
hardly playing anything to the back of the court, her Bingjiao, which would hold out my theory about the drift. Tentative lifting to the back. Oh my goodness, how did she get that back? Good rally. Oh, brilliant. The net court from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. Well, there'd been a dive earlier on in the rally from her Bingjiao on the defensive shot that had been remarkable. So at this crucial stage, Busanan goes into the lead.
Play.
It's a good smash. Wow.
19-17.
On a run of 5 straight points.
Service over, 18-19.
It's too flat, and it's gone long of the back line.
Service over, 20, game point, 18.
So 2 game point opportunities for Busanan Ongbamrungphan. It's going wide,
Game.
and indeed takes it. 7 of the last 8 points from 14-17 down. Busanan Ongbamrungphan takes the opening game, 21-18. Well, what a comeback. Super play from the 20-year-old from Bangkok. 19 minutes for that opening game. This is the final rally. And the lift goes wide. Yeah, she was made to work hard in that. That was a better lunge forward, wasn't it, on that right leg? So game number 1 to the number 3 seed against the higher ranked Bingjiao.
What is it? Doctor.
Well, I think there might be a slight injury. Is it a blood injury? I think certainly the umpire has raised an arm. Now, if they're calling the tournament referee... Oh, he's taking a picture of it. Oh. Zhao Xuanzhe, former world champion, the Chinese coach. Oh, that's a nasty bump. Oh, yeah, I don't like the look of that. That is a nasty, nasty bump. Oh, dear. Look at that. Oh, I don't think she should be playing. My goodness. That's perhaps when she dived forward to her backhand net position. Yeah, that doesn't look good at all to me. That's very, very concerning. Well, the tournament doctor now, the Chinese manager has also come. Now he's allowed to do that because you're allowed 2 coaches. Now this is, I think, when she did it. Oh, yes, landed badly on that knee, that left knee. And that's a huge bump. Swollen up, like, great big bump. I don't think she should risk it. She's playing so well at the moment. She's won 2 Super Series titles so far this year, the Japan Super Series, and last week the French. Adding to all of that, the Swiss Grand Prix Gold in March earlier this year. Don't want to risk further injury, surely. Yeah, look at that bump. Crikey. No, that she should not be playing. Things don't swell up like that unless there's a... That's Mother Nature's way of saying there's a problem. Surely. Well, I'm glad that she's called the doctor, and the doctor is advising, and manager and coach are both in attendance. I would have thought that's pretty good madness to carry on. But she's going to carry on. Well, that's extraordinary. That is extraordinary. I'm surprised by that.
Continues. Okay.
Yeah. So she... Oh. Well, I thought I heard the deputy referee, Federico Valdez, say that she finished. But obviously not. She's going to play on.
Ready.
Or is this courageous, or is it madness?
Love all. Play. Service over. 1 love.
Well, I'm no medic. What do I know? But I'd be very worried if a player of mine was carrying on with the swelling like that.
2 love. Service over. 1, 2.
Pushed it long.
2 all.
I'm still not convinced this is entirely wise. Last thing you want to risk is serious injury
3,
to such a promising young player. Only 19 years of age. Of course, China's former, that's going wide, a former Olympic champion, Liu Shuirui,
Service over. 3,
damaged her
4.
knee in the Rio Olympic semi-final. She finished the match, and I understand she had surgery here in Germany for an anterior cruciate ligament problem. It's possibly still here, because I know that she was going to have her rehab here as well.
Five, 3.
No, just missed it.
6-3.
That's gone long.
Service over. 4-6.
Well, I can see a little flurry of activity towards the back of the court. I suspect that at the mid-game interval, Bingjiao may get some strapping on that knee.
Five, 6.
Yes, that's lovely.
6-all.
Great disguise on that. Looked as if she was going to lift it and then just guided it back towards the net. Oh yes, well worked.
Service over. 7-6. Eight, 6.
Well, her movement, I have to say, looks fine.
9,
And
6.
they're using the jump smash on the final shot, creating extra steepness of angle. Look at this. Leaps in the air, angle across court. So movement looks fine, but it does look very, very alarming, the bump on her knee.
Service over. 7-9.
Oh yes, good defence.
Service over. 10-7. Seven interval.
So it is Bingjiao, remarkably, who has the 4-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of game number 2. Despite a rather alarming bump on her knee. Yes. Some sort of cold spray to try and take the swelling down.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 7, play.
Oh, brilliance. What reactions from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. First on the backhand side, then on the forehand. That was magnificent. Dear.
Service over. 12.
They make that
8.
a third service error. Ooh, just wide by a whisker. Yeah, she knows it.
9, 12. Service over. 13, 9. Fourteen, 9.
Yeah, she's beginning to open up a comfortable lead here. Bingjiao. Always difficult for the opponent of an injured player. Do you continue with the tactics that have seen you through the opening game, or do you try and make your opponent move more than normal? No, I think that's her first service error, isn't it?
Service over. 10, 14.
Yes. 3 from Busanan, 1 from Bingjiao. On the service error front. Just wide.
11, 14.
Well, she came strongly from a deficit in the opening game, didn't she? 14-17 down she was in the first. Then promptly won 7 of the last 8 points. Oh, yes. Good use of the jamming smash, the body smash on that final shot.
13, 14.
Yeah, she was having to defend for a while, wasn't she?
Service over. 15, 13.
Jamming smash again.
Service over. 14, 15.
Yeah. Brilliantly played.
Service over, 16-14.
Brilliant. Threaded it down the line.
Service over, 15-16.
Deep forehand corner, then deep backhand corner. And that's very, very good movement from Busanan. And again there. Well, Bingjiao appeals to the umpire to overrule. There is no challenge system here. But there is no overrule from the umpire. And I think that Bingjiao had a point there. If Hawkeye had been in operation, that was definitely worth a challenge. Oh, difficult to tell. So 16 all, this crucial stage of the second game.
Thank you. Play.
Oh, beautiful net shot. Yeah. Well, that's a good response from Bingjiao.
Service over, 17-16. 18-16.
Well, will we be treated to a third and deciding game? Oh, lucky net cord helping her cause.
19-16.
Crikey, that really did thunder off the top of the tape, didn't it?
Service over, 17-19.
Well, can she dig herself out of jail for a second time in 2 games? Coming from behind to win. Well, anything's possible.
18-19.
Another body smash. Oh! There was lunging forward to the forehand net. But once again, Busanan Ongbamrungphan struggled with her movement.
18.
Took it a little bit late. This one here. And that cost her dear. So 2 game point opportunities for her Bingjiao to level this at 1 game apiece. Yep, only needed the one. 21-18. Complete symmetry in the scoreline. Each game won and lost
Game won by
18.
Bingjiao, 21-18.
41 minutes. And it will all come down to a third and deciding game.
One game all.
Well, I have to say I've been watching her movement very closely. Her movement's been looking fine despite that huge bump on her left knee. So 1 game all. Third and deciding game. After 42 minutes, we'll decide who contests the final tomorrow. Now, what's he saying there? Well, I seriously didn't think she was going to continue after that opening game when I saw that alarming bump on her knee.
Court 1, 20
Yeah, she's saying
seconds. Court
something
1,
about
20 seconds.
perhaps putting weight on it, bending it.
Final game, love all, play.
So third and final game of this women's singles semi-final. Oof, that's a good shot. Bingjiao, the left-hander,
Love.
the #1 seed against #3 seed Busanan Ongbamrungphan of Thailand. These 2 players, the 2 beaten finalists over the last 2 years here at this event.
2, love. Service over, 1-2. Two, all.
Actually, that movement to the backhand net didn't look too clever either from this lady.
Service over, 3-2.
It's interesting, all the players get asked a standard list of questions that go down on their player profile, and Busanan was asked, as everybody is, about their toughest opponent, and she said it's myself, which I thought was very revealing. Whether that's a sign of nerves or whether it's a sign that sometimes she's a little harsh on herself. This is a good rally. Oh, that's brilliant. Delightful shot.
Service over, 3-all.
If she's going to play to...
It's over, 4-3.
Yeah, she's broken the strings of her racket, Busanan. If she's going to play to the left-hander's forehand net, because it's coming back to her forehand net, I think that Busanan needs to stand her ground a little, because that's the movement where she's a little bit slow. So if you know you've played a good net shot, hover around the net area, because if your opponent's going to lift it, it's got to be a very high lift, provided you've hit a good net shot. Oh, it's just long of the back line.
Service over, 4-4.
I can't actually see the back line from where I'm sitting.
Service over, 5-4.
Now stand your ground. There, you see she was backing off from the net. It's a good rally. Nice badminton.
Service over, 5-all. Service over, 6-5.
Ooh, that was desperately close.
7-5.
Well, a little look of appeal from Busanan after the rally. And from where I'm sitting, that looked as if it could have landed in. But then I am sitting on an angle here. Yeah. Well, she tried the cross-scored angle on the previous one, and it was called out, that time varying it and going straight down the line.
Service over, 6-7.
I very much like the thought process. It's gone long.
7-all.
Just seemed to
Service
snatch
over,
at that.
8-7.
Oh, a leap in the air, looking as if she was going to play the
Service
jump
over,
smash.
8-all.
Instead, just checked the shot at the last moment to play the drop shot. But found the net. We've seen some jump smashes earlier. Yeah, it was a nice idea, wrong execution. What a good rally. Yeah. Bingjiao really working Busanan Ongbamrungphan in that rally. She made her move the full diagonal of the court, so the backhand net, deep forehand corner, backhand net, deep forehand corner. Well, she had to scamper that full distance at least twice in that rally. Oh. Well, terrible indecision at the back of the court, but she got away with it. Five of the last 6 points going to this lady, Busanan. They're having to run the full diagonal again. Yeah, wonderful racket head control on that round the head drop shot from Busanan Ongbamrungphan. And she has the advantage at the change of ends in this third and deciding game. 6 of the last 7 points. And we're 7 minutes shy of the hour mark. What an excellent women's singles semi-final this is. Look at that. Look at that racket head control. When you're moving back to that round the head position, as we call it, your body weight is going backwards and to the side of the court. And to control the racket head, to play the straight drop, the tendency is to draw the shuttle wide of the sideline. That's great control, really is. So that 3-point advantage for the number 3 seed, Busanan Ongbamrungphan.
11-8. Play. Game's over, 9-11.
Oh, clever. Yeah, well worked by Bingjiao.
10-11.
What a backhand net shot. Oh. Well, having been forced to play the backhand late in court, the left-hander, Busanan should really have stepped in on that.
11-all. Play.
Yeah, this one Her opponent, when she can see the left-hander is playing the shuttle so late, really needs to hunt the net area. So back level. And indeed into the lead.
12-11.
On a run of 4 straight points. All 4 points since the change of ends. Good rally. Pushed it long. Yeah, both players making the other stretch to the limit, making them twist and turn. Look at that defence. Then look at that. That's amazing. Oh, how good was that? Pressure on the return of serve. And then very, very fast racket work. Look at that. That is a phenomenal angle.
14-12.
There's clips over with the racket head. Just long.
Service over. 13-14.
Oh, I still don't know who to put my money on. What a good match. Oh yes, that's the super angle again from the left-hander.
Service over. 15-13.
Full stretch there. But lovely racket work as her Bingjiao. Oh, it's going to land in. Oh, it's out. Just out.
Service over. 14-15.
First signs of fatigue, I think, in that rally. Well, that's not surprising, is it? The match clock just ticked over the hour mark. Oof. Crikey, was that out? Must have been out by a whisker. Oh, perhaps she'd broken a string. That's why she was just clearing. She's breathing heavily, so isn't she? Big gulps of air.
Play. Service over, 16,
Celebration,
14.
verbal celebration. Even that sounded a little bit tired. Oh, I don't believe it. Well, she didn't just get it back, she got it back with interest. Busanan Ongbamrungphan.
15,
Take a look at this.
16.
That's amazing. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Little injection of pace and pace of movement, as well as pace of shot. She took that shuttle so early, deep in the forehand corner.
16, all.
This one here gives herself the opportunity to play the angle. So 1 game all, 16 all.
Seventeen, 16.
Well, that's another moment of magic from Busanan. Well, she played one similar to that in the second game.
18, 16.
Takes it on the backhand side, looks as if she's going to lift it. And plays a cross-court net shot.
Service over, 17, 18.
Oh, that's a shocking serve. Gets away with it.
18, all.
On the line. Yeah, the indecision should have been punished.
19, 18.
Indecision by the left-hander at the back of the court. This one. And then Busanan takes it late. Yeah. Well, all credit to her, Bingjiao. On a run of 4 straight points now. has earned herself 2 match point opportunities.
Match point 18.
Yeah, there's the jump smash, directed straight at her opponent. Yeah, on a run of 5 straight points, and her Bingjiao comes from behind to win this semi-final. What an excellent women's singles contest that was. Every game won and lost to 18 points. An hour and 7 minutes of really quality play. (18, 21, 21, 18, 21, 18). Deciding game.
18, 21, 21, 18, 21, 18. Thanks.
This is the final rally. Yeah, the forehand lunge to the net. That laboured movement letting down Busanan Ongbamrungphan once again, and that time on match point. So, the left-hander, Bingjiao, through to the final tomorrow. 18-21, 21-18, 21-18. Deciding game. An hour and 7 minutes of wonderful badminton. So that's our 5 matches for semi-finals day, and it all started with Mr. and Mrs. Adcock. The married couple, they're into their 3rd final now, here at the Bitburger Grand Prix Gold. 2 straight games over the Malaysians, Tan and Alai. And then it was men's singles, and Saurabh Verma of India beating the young Dane Anders Antonsson in 2 straight games. So a 4th final in 4 consecutive tournaments for the Indian player. Then it was men's doubles, and what joy for the home fans as Mikael Fuchs and Johannes Schattler overcame the number 6 seeds Astrup and Rasmussen in 3 games. They looked all out of it in the 2nd game, but came back strongly in the decider. That match just 3 minutes shy of the hour mark. Then it was women's doubles, and my goodness, the world junior champions. Well, they'd been 2017 up in that opening game and then lost the next 5 points, but came back strongly in the next 2 games. So winners of the French Superseries last week, can they win here in Germany this week? They're in the final tomorrow. And as we've just seen in the women's singles, the left-hander, Bingjiao, coming from a game down to win in a thrilling women's singles contest against Busanan Ongbamrungphan. 21-18 deciding game in an hour and 7 minutes. So that's it from semi-finals day. Finals tomorrow, same time as today. That's 2 p.m. local time. That's 1300 GMT. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Malaysia. And on my left, Chen Hongling, 1